Everybody go.
So it seems like that you guys didn't play well. So what happened this week?
We played excellent.
We
this
played
week.
well.
It doesn't sound like it when you come in
was
already
just-
talking about you've lost, and then you're already, pretty clear on who didn't do well prior to you even hearing the winner. The strategy over the last 6 weeks has been what? Mike was willing to take it for the team. Mike, if you would have lost, you would have gone, right?
Yeah.
That's it. It's over. So that didn't happen here. So something didn't go well.
I told them that I would take it for the team if I felt that all of the requirements were met. And all that I asked for was for everything to be in, because the idea was have everything in on Wednesday and rehearse the presentation all day Thursday. And I understood Ashley had the bigger project. The commercial was bigger. And I understood that. She had the project done by the time she left the YMCA.
So do you believe the commercial is why you lost today?
No.
Okay. So then why were we even talking about Ashley? The assignment you gave her, while late, had nothing to do with the presentation. How did you take this week, Ashley?
I felt like when we received the challenge and we got placed on our teams, I was nervous because I knew that previously we had had issues, and we all are three strong personalities, and I know as Shanti and Naomi have worked together before, and they have a dynamic that I don't with them. So I was nervous.
Do you want this? Do you want to win?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So it seemed like you gave up,
I don't think I gave up.
presentation-wise.
I felt like out of our presentation today, regardless of, it was going downhill, I still felt like I was strong and professional and I had my composure, and I felt like I didn't let the negativity of the way the presentation was going affect.
But did you put as much into this week that you did last week?
Yes. I was at the YMCA every day, all day. I think I put more, and I worked really hard on the commercial.
Okay.
She did. And
You lost on the presentation,
We lost.
250 points. You lost on ticket sales, you lost on booth, and you lost on our presentation. The boys took it. So presentation was the high value, tickets would have been second. So presentation-wise, why did you lose?
Because we weren't able to practice this morning. We had it down yesterday and we just weren't able to practice this
Gotcha.
morning.
Naomi, do you agree that it's Ashley that is the cause for this?
All right, so Ashley did a great job in commercial. That was the best part of the presentation. She was also late 10 a.m. this morning. I've done theater my whole life, so I wasn't nervous about it at all. I was like, she's gonna come late. She knows what she's doing, It was like, no offense, she got really nervous. She was frustrated. She came in, she presented that way. And I told her that right after it happened. I was like, you did that defeated,
The second
The
it started.
second it started.
It was, you did so well in the past as you got more confident, and then today you let frustration get to. So who is the weakest if it's not Ashley?
I have to say Shanti, just because she did take so much responsibility. Also, the booth was her forte. Also, she did create the presentation.
The booth that you guys were at, all of you, honestly, everybody's feedback is that you were just sitting there. So people, it seemed like, had to come to you. So I guess the comment back is the guys were out there talking and engaging with members. They weren't confined to a space, whereas you guys were often behind the booth sitting, not as engaging. That's the difference. So when you're trying to build relationships with people, and you want to sell tickets and you want to get more than 20 surveys filled out, then you're standing in front and you're talking to everybody that comes in the door. And let me tell you, we have 40,000 people come through that YMCA front door a month. 40,000. So that's 1,000 a day, roughly, a little bit more, a day. So minimum, we know that you had 5,000 or 6,000 people coming through that door, and you got 23 surveys. Do you see what I'm saying? And you sold a whole heck of a lot less tickets than the boys. When you guys are trying to attract people to your booth, it can't just be sitting there waiting for them to come to you. I watched from the third floor as people walked by you guys. If they did not interact with you, you did not interact with them. Now, I visually saw that a few times, and the reports about the guys is that they were out there selling.
But that you made it clear you were representing your team.
That's right. She did say that. That's right. The guys should know that you guys talked a lot about I did this and I did this, and they felt like that your team talked about how the team did this. And it was very obvious that you all were in a competition against each other, and that you all were in a competition against the girls. So there was a lot of comments about that from the executive staff just with their interactions with you. All right. Who should be fired? Ashanti? Who should be fired? Really? Why do you say you? Come on, you've done so well the last 6 weeks. Why are you choosing you? You're giving up?
Yes.
Ashley?
I think that Ashanti, regardless of whether or not the project was successful, she's a hard worker and she tries her best at everything. And sometimes that may not always be enough, but it's better than not giving your full potential at all.
Ashley?
I think that Ashanti, regardless of whether or not the project was successful, she's a hard worker and she tries her best at everything. And sometimes that may not always be enough, but it's better than not giving your full potential at all. And I think Naomi could give a lot more potential.
Naomi, how do you feel about that?
I don't agree at all, naturally. Also because I think I did exactly what I was supposed to do. Also, I gave more. I was there. I was like, we should do face painting so that while I'm face painting the kids, you guys can talk to the parents.
Right.
I was always there. Obviously, my mom and I helped Ashanti out very much. And I was there every single day, longer and before than I was even assigned to. Ashley and I didn't see a lot of each other, so maybe that's why she's saying that. But I think everyone on this team worked extremely hard.
So Ashanti, you know as well as I do that once somebody says, I'm it, I'm done, that they're going to be fired. So you know that today you're done. Okay. I do want to say that you need to continue to grow with us. I hope that you'll do that. You guys know that the rules of this challenge were don't end up hating the why because of your challenge experience that you've had. I hope you have grown from this and that you will take back lots of learning. Maybe even try this again in the future because I don't think it's something that we're going to stop. Certainly continue to be present and around and get involved. Okay? One thing I wanted to say to you is that the Achievers program could be a good program that you join. There's a lot of great people in it and an opportunity for you to learn even more about leadership. Okay? You're a junior in high school, right? So this is a great chance for you to stay involved in the why. Who should be fired, Ashley or Naomi? Ashley, okay. Ben?
I would have to say Naomi.
Mike?
I haven't worked with Naomi. I'm not sure if that's fair because I've built.
Naomi or Ashley?
I would pick Naomi just because I don't know. Because I've worked with Ashley.
I'm proud of you for actually just answering the question. Normally, Mike gives us a 30-minute reason why nobody should be fired, right? All right. So I think it's coming down to 3 will be chosen. Right now, the guys, it appears the guys are coming to the finals if you guys continue to have these kind of issues, okay?